Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. It is so great to be with you, Kufi. Thank you. Christians United for Israel. Folks, I think you've heard it through the course of your interactions with those from the Hill. You know this. You know this very well. Israel is under attack. It's under attack from Iran and its terror proxies. It's under attack here in the U.S. and of recent days, Israel is under attack even in the halls of Congress. So make no mistake, everyone, no mistake at all. In the Senate, I will continue to defend Israel. That means calling out the current administration that treats Iran's mullahs better than Israel's democratically elected government. Yes, thank you, ma'am. As a member of the Armed Services Committee, I believe that the best way I can protect and support Israel is through advancing the historic Abraham Accords. Yes, what a great accomplishment. As co-chair of the Abraham Accords Caucus, I am proud of the incredible work that we have accomplished to bring peace and prosperity to Israel and the Middle East. These bipartisan efforts have a broad reach by seeking to build relationships from a point of common need and understanding, and that is security. In 2022, the Abraham Accords Caucus passed the bipartisan and bicameral Defend Act. This legislation authorized the Secretary of Defense to engage with our partners and allies in the region to build an integrated air and missile defense infrastructure. To put that all into context, and I know probably some of you are members of the military or retirees, but to put that into context, that means our partners could share and combine data from each other's radars, drastically increasing the warning time for drone and missile attacks. And I am very proud to say we are already seeing progress in this effort, and I believe that Israel will play a key role moving forward due to its advanced capabilities and experience in this field. Another effort of the caucus to bring peace and prosperity to the region is the Maritime Act, which Sandy just referenced, which was included in this year's Senate NDAA. This effort would direct the U.S. to bring Israel into our multinational maritime security coalitions. Now, what this bill would do, it would also authorize the Secretary of Defense to build an integrated maritime domain awareness and interdiction capability. It is so much like what we just passed in the Defend Act. So this legislation is especially critical with Iran on the offensive in the Straits of Hormuz. According to our United States Navy, since 2021, Iran has attempted to seize nearly 20 oil tankers. And folks, this unprecedented rise in Iranian aggression is fueled by President Biden's appeasement. It's got to stop. While Iran attacks the very foundation of our global stability, the Biden administration is busy trying to strike a less for less deal with a negotiator who is being investigated by the FBI. Really unbelievable, huh? Iran's aggression is also fueled literally by the Biden administration's lack of enforcement of the very sanctions they put into place. Iranian oil sales fund the IRGC's terror campaign all around our globe. When Team Biden doesn't enforce their own sanctions, they're enabling the Iranians to kill innocent Israelis, Americans, Saudis, Emiratis, and countless others. During the Trump administration, we started seizing Iranian oil, which cost the Iranians hundreds of millions, and moved that money from the perpetrators of terrorism to the victims of terrorism. Folks, we have got to start doing that once again. Iran's terror activities are a cancer. It's a cancer that has to be stopped. And I remain committed to countering Iran's terror at every opportunity. But we cannot fight this alone. We must build a coalition through strong and smart American leadership. This will certainly require working shoulder to shoulder with Israel, but it will also require that we work side by side with Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia sits across a very narrow strait from the world's greatest exporter of terror. Iran and its proxies have directly attacked the kingdom and its citizens. Folks, Saudi Arabia gets this. Saudi Arabia knows what's at stake with a nuclear and empowered Iran. This common understanding is why it's so important that we bring Saudi Arabia and Israel together for the security of their region. But folks, that unity will not come from an administration that would rather throw a tantrum than actually look at the facts. And they are good at throwing tantrums. That's why when President Biden pulled the U.S. representative from a joint meeting with Gulf state partners on security issues, I wrote a letter on my own advocating for the importance of the security relationship with Saudi Arabia. I have always believed that relationships matter, and that is particularly true in the Middle East. I will continue to ensure that our allies and partners in the region know that they have a friend in Joni Ernst. Folks, the work that all of us do today will impact the future of the Middle East and Israel for years and years to come. We must continue to be vigorous defenders of freedom in the region from both external actors and internal critique. Israel, like America, is not perfect, but it must be allowed to resolve its domestic issues internally and show the world the power, the region's greatest democracy, and all that they can do. Tomorrow, we have a great opportunity with our joint session of Congress. And I'm so excited about the opportunity to once again be able to visit and talk face to face with Israel's president, President Herzog. I will reiterate my message and strong support for Israel and the people our great ally represents. It is, amen, it is so important. Amen. It is so important that we reiterate to our friend and ally Israel that they have got our full and continued support. They are the cornerstone of democracy in the Middle East region. And we know with Israel and their Arab partners that we can stabilize that region of the globe, and it is all the better for the rest of us. So thank you all so much for remaining devoted to our greatest ally and partner, Israel. God bless you for the incredible work that you are doing with Christians United for Israel. God bless you. Enjoy the day, spread the word, and stay strong. Thank you so much. God bless our great United States of America. Thank you.